I'm Scott Denner. I'm the head strength and conditioning coach. I'm a high school PE teacher, but also do fitness classes. I'm currently the head track coach and assistant football coach. Kind of all my duties.
So what made you choose coaching and teaching for your job?
And I just have an affinity for sports. It's just a natural for me. It's something I'm passionate about, enjoy. So I've always wanted to be involved in sports, and coaching was just natural. Check your weight, get that set up. One person will go 1 minute, and the other person will go the other minute.
So how do you feel about your job?
I love it. I think there's a passion and a vigor that comes when you see other people succeed. It's one thing about my job. It's never about me. You know, it's not like I get a bonus if certain things happen. The joy and the pride comes from helping the kids reach their true potential. When I was doing my adult fitness class, it was motivating for me to see other adults my age work really hard. So it's just it's the passion that comes from seeing others succeed.
What does your day-to-day look like coaching?
That's a good question. Most days I'm rolling out of bed between 5 and 5:30, get breakfast ready for my little guy, drop him off at daycare, and then I'll start training whether it's high school kids or adults, anywhere from 6:30 in the morning, might be 7 in the morning when I do my adult classes. Those get going at about 5:30 in the morning. So, and then all day I'll have personal fitness classes, strength classes, and general PE classes throughout the school day. And then right after school, I'm still in here either training off-season athletes or whatever sports seasons are going on. I'm doing individual workouts for those sports teams. Picking up my kid from daycare around 5 o'clock and then start it all the next day.
What would you say the best part of your job is?
I think I hit on it earlier, but man, just seeing kids improve. And not only probably more so, I can make a kid hey, if you don't do this, you don't earn your points for class. But when we see kids take what they learn and just genuinely get better without me standing over with my thumb on top of them, that's so much fun. I can think in my personal fitness class, I had 2 girls that they just want to get better at bench press. And they just came to me Mr. Denner, we just did the best we've ever done. And they just stuck with the process, they used what they learned, and I don't stand over and make them do it every day, but they just did it and they got better, and it's so rewarding.
So what's one thing that motivates you and makes you get up in the morning?
Right now, since I have my kid, my biggest motivation is I want to be a great example for my son. And I feel like that's so cliche, I hear that all the time. But man, it's so true, because I can tell my kid whatever, he has got to see me walk the walk, Same thing with the kids that I train in here. I have to walk the walk. If I don't walk the walk, if I'm walking around with a pop, or eating cheeseburgers or chips or whatever, then I'm not practicing what I preach. So with my own kids and the kids that I work with, I have to walk the walk in order for them to follow. That's a great leadership. Put one hand on the ball, one hand off the ball. If somebody could take something away from this, to wrap it up, would be you got to eat clean, love the exercises you can do, because someday you're going to need medical assistance if you want to prolong that as long as possible. Sometimes you can't avoid it. There's hereditary things and things like that you're never going to avoid, arthritis, stuff like that. But there's so many things that can be cured if you have good habits at a young age by eating good and staying active, period. And I'm driven by the fear of medication, if that makes sense.
All right, well, thank you for the interview.
Thank you, Bryce.